Thinking within the box isn't a popular trend, but it's something that we find ourselves doing often. Our thoughts are usually guided by a subconscious boundary, keeping us from straying too far from what's socially acceptable. But it's that daring spirit to wander out of the box that companies and industries value the most. Out-of-the-box thinkers are the changemakers and innovators of the world. They're the ones that discover fresh ideas hiding in plain sight and better ways to achieve company objectives as well as their own goals. While some may have a natural inclination to think this way, it's one of the most valuable skills that anyone can learn. Keep reading to learn 7 ways to unleash your creativity and how out-of-the-box thinkers do what they do best. Number 1. They ask questions often. A complaint that might come about when dealing with a creative thinker is that they're too annoying. They ask too many questions like a child. They'll subject you to unending torment of that one-word question. Why? They always ask questions to better understand things. Their curiosity is insatiable. When they're assigned a task to complete, they'll ask why they're doing it and why things work the way they do. They aren't one to blindly accept things the way that they are. There's always a component, a product feature, an unwritten rule that they can scrutinise and improve upon. Number 2. They blur the line between work and play. The usual image of work is one that can be soul-draining and grey. It's an image of businessmen in suits talking to employees in grey cubicles. It's bloodshot eyes, a slouched posture, paperwork, staplers, meetings and tax. There's usually no space for colour and play in a workspace. But the thing about that is that people tend to have their best ideas when they're joking around. Brainstorming sessions where people spitball ideas that start with "what if" are where out-of-the-box thinkers thrive. They let their minds romp and entertain lines of thought that wouldn't have otherwise flown when the boss is around, often stumbling on an idea that raises an eyebrow with how convincing it might be. They do their best work when they're in play mode. Number 3. They keep an open mind. They keep their minds open to different possibilities, the ones that competitor brands might be too risk-adverse to try out. They don't care who said what. If an idea is good, they'll run with it. They're open to trying new experiences, visiting different countries or even cities to get a different perspective on life. They break out of their usual routines to talk to new people, to get a glimpse of what life is like in someone else's shoes. By keeping an open mind, they allow themselves to gather more ideas than someone who likes to follow the guidelines of the box. Number 4. They go against the current. The proverbial box is exactly that, a confining space. To find fresh ideas, the first thing that out-of-the-box thinkers do is take inventory of what's inside the box and then try something else. Going against the current can understandably be risky. There are stakeholders' shares, company finances, and reputation at stake when an option to venture into uncharted territories is chosen. Author Seth Godin, however, would argue in his book Purple Cow that playing it safe might be riskier. By playing the game that everyone is playing, brands risk being forgotten, blending in with the crowd. It's exactly what businesses would like to avoid. So out-of-the-box thinkers are called to traverse to the fringes in search of fresh and remarkable ideas. Number 5. They're idea sensitive. Comedian Stephen Martin said on writing comedy that everything is usable. All that can be experienced, from the sound of metal utensils moving together to the strange noises that can be made through the mouth, can be part of one's act. Out-of-the-box thinkers, in keeping their minds open, are sensitive to new and fresh ideas. They can register them as seismographs register earthquakes miles away. They pull ideas from their daily experiences, what they see on their walk, what they overhear, what they scroll through online. It's this sensitivity that allows them to find ideas that no one else might have picked up on. Number 6. They do some of their best thinking alone. Oscar-winning screenwriter Aaron Sorkin said in an interview that he can take up to 6 showers in a given day as a means of alleviating his writer's block. The practice allows him a chance to step back from his writing work and be alone to collect and process his thoughts. Sometimes creativity can be a curse in that there are too many thoughts running around in the mind. That's why out-of-the-box thinkers not only mentally go out of the box, but physically too. They step outside and go off on their own, washing dishes, folding laundry, doing hobbies that have no connection to their work at all. These moments of silence are where big ideas burst out of nowhere. Number 7. They allow their minds to wander. A study found that daydreaming increases one's ability to think more creatively. In daydreaming, it allows someone to attend to a stream of consciousness and let their minds run free. Out-of-the-box thinkers have active minds that are just waiting to let loose. It's this quality, plus their boldness to pursue such strange ideas, that make them stand out and valuable to others.